Thanks for watching. I'm Margot Kinberg, and this is In the Spotlight, a closer look at a crime novel. When you think of A. Milne, you're probably thinking of the beloved Winnie the Pooh tales. Lots of us grew up reading them and reading them to our children and grandchildren, but Milne also wrote a crime story. So let's take a look at it today and turn the spotlight on A. Milne's The Red House Mystery. Anthony Tony Gillingham has decided to visit his friend Bill Beverly, who's a part of a house party staying at the Red House. Their host is Mark Ablett. One day, Ablett gets word that his ne'er-do-well brother Robert has come from Australia to visit him. He's obviously not happy about it, but there's no time to put Robert off before his visit. When he arrives, Robert goes into the study, and before long an argument is heard. Just before the end of the argument, Gillingham arrives to see Beverly, so he is present when a gunshot's heard. When the study door is forced open, the body of Robert Ablett is found on the floor. His brother Mark is nowhere to be found. Inspector Birch leads the investigation, and naturally he starts with the members of the house party. Not everyone was present at the time of the murder, but Birch gets the information he can from those who were. Gillingham is drawn into the mystery, and he and Beverly start asking questions and looking for clues. It starts off as almost a lark to both men, who compare themselves to Holmes and Watson. But for Gillingham, it's not long before things stop feeling like a jolly detective story and start getting serious. There are two important mysteries to solve. One of them is, of course, who killed Robert Ablett? The other is, what happened to Mark Ablett? If he's innocent, where has he gone and why did he leave? If he's guilty, then what was his motive? Little by little, Gillingham and Beverly start to piece things together. They go off on the wrong path a little bit here and there, but eventually Gillingham works out the truth. So, what are the elements that hold this novel together? What keeps it going? Well, I'll start by saying there's no mention of Winnie the Pooh in it. The main focus of the novel is the mystery, a sort of whodunit and howdunit. So, although there are diverse characters in the story and different sorts of personalities, their backstories aren't really told in depth. Still, there are various undercurrents. There's a love triangle, for instance, and we learn how Gillingham and Beverly first met and became friends. We learn why Beverly is at the Red House in the first place, and so on. The story is told from Gillingham's point of view, third person, past tense, but we aren't privy to everything he thinks. This is a Golden Age mystery published in 1922 with several characteristics that people associate with Golden Age novels. There's the intellectual puzzle of the mystery, the focus on the plot, and a cast of characters, maids, house party members, hosts, and so on. Inspector Birch and the police are not portrayed as bumbling, nor does Gillingham disparage them, and it's interesting to see how that relationship works out throughout the story. The setting, the Red House, is clearly depicted, and it goes with the Golden Age feel of the story. It's an old house with lots of rooms, and Milne describes it in detail without overburdening the story. This isn't a jolly romp sort of a crime novel. Not everyone has a happy ending, and not every loose end is tied up. That said, though, like most Golden Age novels, there's no explicitness, and the reader is invited to match wits with Milne. The Red House Mystery is an example of a Golden Age crime novel with a lighter touch. It features a suitably old house with lots to explore, a house party with a variety of guests, and a pair of amateur sleuths who soon find that solving a crime is not as easy as it seems in the Sherlock Holmes mysteries. This has been In the Spotlight. I'm Margot Kinberg. Thanks for watching.